team captain of One More Day. I named my team One More Day because anyone who's fighting cancer wants one more day to fight, and anyone who's lost someone to cancer wants one more day with that person. I lost my dad to a rare form of cancer when I was 15 years old, and after that happened, I didn't think I would want anything to do with cancer ever again, until I found Cycle for Survival. I've been involved with this amazing organization for 5 years, and I do this to honor my dad, but I also do it to invest in my future, for medical research, for feeling like you can actually do something that matters even though you've lost someone in your family.
At the heart of my motivation, apart from Elizabeth and everyone who I know who's fighting a rare cancer, is my father. He was diagnosed in 2004 with esophageal cancer at the age of 55, and he passed away 6 months later. I'd like to think that if he were diagnosed today, he would have different options because of the money that we raise and the work that we're doing.
I remember writing, and I remember hearing Brian's story. He was here, and I remember being so inspired by Cycle for Survival. I was like, what is this place? Like, people are dancing around, and it was like the biggest celebration. And at that point, I was like, still kind of in a little bit of a dark place with cancer. I was like, it was such a hard time for me. And I remember being so inspired, and I remember thinking, I'm gonna tell my story. I'm gonna start sharing what I went through. I wanna start helping people, and I wanna start raising money. And I remember really finding my purpose.
Cycle for Survival is in the phone calls and emails and texts I get from friends and colleagues who say that they have cancer, or their mom just passed away from cancer, or they currently have a family member struggling with cancer. And I had no idea, but Cycle for Survival is this catalyst for these conversations, and it makes people feel safe and comfortable talking about it. Cycle for Survival lets you know that you're not alone and that you don't have to have cancer to be affected by cancer.
Literally a week after my diagnosis, I was here on one of these bikes right where you guys are, knowing that I was about to have a total hysterectomy, months of chemo and months of radiation, and I really didn't know what was gonna be the end result. But Keith Irace pulled me up on the leader bike here, and he stepped off the bike in the middle of his set, and he got all of you guys to just chant, love, strength, love, strength. And I know a lot of you guys remember when that happened, but for me, it was the most amazing moment of my entire life. It made me feel so buoyed in a moment when I felt like I could be sinking. And this is what this event does for people in my situation.
I feel lucky. I had breast cancer, and breast cancer is something that we know a lot about. We have a lot of research, but rare cancers is something that really needs a lot of help. And that includes children's cancers. So everything you're doing today is amazing. Thank you so much for being here. Pedal hard, pedal fast, rock on, and let's cycle for survival. Woo!
This is my 6th year riding in a row, and I'm so happy, so proud to share this opportunity with you. I myself am a cancer survivor. I'm so happy to announce that. It's been nearly 6 years for me in remission, which means I get to say the word cure for myself, and that's why we're here. We are hoping that other people, through our fundraising, through our fight, can say the word cure.
I'm a cancer doctor, I'm a cancer researcher, and I'm a cancer survivor. Thank you. And I come to bear witness to what you are doing and to tell you that it actually really makes a difference. I have never seen a fundraising effort that is not only so successful, but has such an impact for so many people and so fast in real time. My research is funded by a Cycle for Survival grant as well. I have an interest in treating clear cell cancers of the ovary for many years, but I haven't had the money or the time. Suddenly I've got the money, and when there's money, you find people with the time. And it's happening. We're making a difference. We're gonna aim to open a trial this year, bringing targeted and immunotherapies to this population for the first time, and we're gonna make a difference.
I ride for Donna and my friend Jeff as well. Jeff is a 44-year-old man with an amazing wife and 4 small children who one day was fine and the next day was given 10 months to live after being diagnosed with not 1 but 2 glioblastomas. Glioblastoma is a rare brain cancer that Cycle for Survival directly supports.
So I'll leave you with one quick quote from Ann Landers that I think is fantastic. If I were asked to give what I consider the single most useful bit of advice for all humanity, it would be this. Expect trouble as an inevitable part of life, and when it comes, hold your head high. Look it squarely in the eye and say, I will be bigger than you, and you cannot defeat me. So let's ride.